Area 51, I don't know. What do the bets say for this one? I should probably take
a gander.
Oh, never mind. Scratch that. We're going live.
We are going live. SapphireKelowna versus Area 51 here at Nuke. Provided to you by GoRGN in the first pistol round. The terrorists are Area 51, busting it off in the first round. We'll be seeing some action here yet once again at Nuke.
So doing a quick roster rundown. Taking the CT, we have SapphireKelowna's Char, ESEA-Mama, Ocean, Tivu, and Wabbit.
And on Area 51, Nitro, Noswall, Disciple, Darky, and Area. Hope I said all those names right.
This is Lawson and Arya, but
Arya,
you're getting
I like that better actually.
It's a work in progress with you, Paranormal.
Yeah, as everyone can clearly tell.
Taking away this first round, the terrorists are throwing down a lot of smokes. Some CTs returning smokes. Char takes the first bit of damage so far in this match, as he has dropped to 79 HP. So inconsequential. They grenade the door here at Squeaky. They're gonna maybe rush out that, maybe hit ramp, maybe do a split. Who knows? There is a decoy grenade outside distracting that number 5 player Wabbit, but he is going to actually push towards Mini as the CTs are reading this strat very well, combining and collapsing on Squeaky as Char and Wabbit both take down 2 terrorists. Third terrorist goes down. That's ESEA-Mama. 5v2, 5v1, getting another one. Disciple drops as well. Hello. And just like that, round number 1 comes to a close with Ocean finding that USP headshot on Nitro as he jumps up into heaven, and no kills that round for Area 51 at all.
Yeah, and looking at the previous history of Area 51 Gaming, we see that this is their first game in almost a week, and their last game was a huge loss against Cloud9 at 16-1. So, and hopefully in this game, they'll be able to turn that around, turn the tides of this war in their favor. But in that first round, we do see SapphireKelowna busting it off. All of them got a kill except for Tivu. Ocean busting it up with 2 kills. That crits this first round for Sapphire, and it looks like it's going to be a big radio rush here for Area 51, getting locked down. ESEA with 2 kills, Tivu with 1, assists both ways. And the last 2 are stepping out. ESEA gets his 4th. Oh, no. Is that a 4K for ESEA? Yes. 5 kills and 0 deaths in the first 2 rounds for ESEA, as his momentum from last game is clearly carried through into the first 2 rounds here. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful shot.
Lawson finally got on the board for his team, so that's always a plus going into round number 3. You always want a kill on your team. But they haven't been able to do any objectives yet, so both rounds were elimination rounds for the CTs, killing all 5 members of the terrorist squad without letting them plant the bomb. So that's going to hurt their bank. They're going to have to save for this third round, as you see here. And they're quickly getting chopped down by the guns of Wabbit and Char as they combine with their FAMAS as Ocean comes in with a kill on the Mag 7. Tivu comes in with a couple more kills on the FAMAS, and just like that, we're in round number 4 already.
And the only kill they have right now was in that last round, as you said. Noswall is the only one with a kill, and Tivu was the one who took the brunt end of that. And in that last round, they tried to throw a smoke through Squeaky after popping the door with a frag, but that smoke didn't get out as far as they wanted it to, and almost popped immediately inside of that Squeaky door. And they didn't have any choice but to either rush through the Squeaky, which a few of them had already done, or turn right around and face the wrath of Tivu rotating through. We see 3 terrorists now moving into Squeaky and Hut. This could be a take for them. Area still sitting in Hut with his AK-47 now going down the vents very fast. Darky will get this plant down. Still a mid 15 seconds. Now the bomb is down. That reduces it to 35 seconds. The intensity boils here. ESEA, as well as Tivu, getting picked off, suffer their first death. As well as ESEA suffered a first death. Now it will be 2 versus 2. Bomb timer near 25 seconds. Darky and Noswall, the last 2 remaining on Area 51 team. 1 in control and 1 at bottom of stairs in control. Wabbit coming up the side railing will be able to take out Noswall, and he does sidestep and get that final kill onto Darky. And another win. Will they be able to defuse this?
Oh,
they
no,
cannot.
I don't think so.
Oh! The first win for Area 51.
That was a huge fumble on part of it. I had that round dead to rights, and they totally flubbed it. And Lawson plays good. He's played good so far in these first 5 rounds. I mean, he's gotten kills, and that's so he's been putting in the work, and he just has to wait for that depth production from Nitro and Disciple. And Darky a little bit as well, but round number 5 gets on the way here. And it looks like we're going to have a full buy from either team right now, and Wabbit's hopefully going to head out with that op like we so like to see. He's going to be picking the box there, and looks like Paranormal that the Terrorists are going to have an inner hit here, but they're going to have one on Twinkie as well.
Two of them just actually got up to outside, and this is what we call default for SK, but they're not on the Terrorist team, so the bomb is when we put it down. They actually just suffered their first casualty here in the 5th round. And it's kind of funny because NoSwall, he actually has the most kills, and he will be the one to go down. Ricky, now they're moving outside, and Disciple will be moving behind that red box.
They're just trying to stuff Wabbit right now at Big Garage, and he's actually going to drop Disciple with the op, and now it's all down to Nitro in a 1v3 as he actually snuck his way to hell. He has been called out, though. They know he's there. Above him is Elsamama. He's going to jump up that ladder. He manages to find Elsamama with a great AK headshot from over from the portable by Squeaky Door. Tivu, his aim is true. Downs Nitro with the rifle, and there you have it, 4-1, and SapphireKelowna is doing as you do on the CT side on Nuke, and that is win-win-win. Area 51 back on the eco.
I really like what Nitro did. It's probably notable, at least, to mention that when you're coming up the ladder, it's hard to get that first shot as to be a headshot because you have to be off the ladder in order for you to hit anything on your screen, pretty much. And he did time that shot perfectly to get that one last kill. That will give him his first kill in this game, though. In the 6th round of this game, it's yet again another rush, and they're rushing through a smoke. Char with a triple kill, make that a 4 kill. I was about to say Killtacular, but people will make fun of me for being a Halo fan, but that is okay. A Killtacular from Char. 8 kills and 1 death now in the 6th round of this game.
That's such a classic strat. I always want to give props to a team for having the balls to do that. You grenade the Squeaky, you smoke right on top of that, and you just bust down an event. There's a bit of a gap there where they could see the smoke not covering the vent, and they definitely made them pay. Once they saw that smoke go down outside Squeaky, the Char knew exactly what was going on. He positioned himself perfectly, and just to make matters worse, the first terrorist out bumped the vent and blocked like 3 teammates coming out. So they're going to molly it just to be safe this round. But it looks like the bomb's headed towards lobby, and most of the terrorists, actually, if not all of the terrorists, are inside right now. Trying to make this work from an eco hit maybe on ramp Paranormal, but right through the smoke is Tivu, and he's maybe going to find a frag here with the rifle.
Yeah, this is almost a full eco for the terrorists as one side steps out with only a Glock. Will not be able to connect with that shot, and will get taken down. We see an op to silence them for us and an AK on the CT team. So SK stacked in wins, stacked in money, stacked in guns. It's going to be relentless in this effort. Yushin is actually pushing up into Hut right now. He has that smoke separating him from the lobby. Trying to smoke through now. Tivu with a double kill coming out into radio. Wabbit helps him out. Tivu does take they actually do get 1 kill. And it's actually kind of ironic to see SK completely obliterate these people because Area 51, as far as their season goes, has had some very good games previously. They have won against Exertus at Train. The previous people who just won the last game, they actually beat Exertus at Train on July 25th. So it's going to be interesting to see SapphireKelowna, who just lost to Exertus, try to take on the team that beat Exertus. We got like a little love triangle happening here with these 3 teams. Going now into the 7th round, Ricky, what will happen as we start to see an outside take?
Char's playing super aggressive. This could be a turning point right now for Area 51 as he plays on Big Red. He gets picked right there. There was a smoke blocking it, so the wall of smoke did not work, and that leaves it up to Wabbit to hold outer with the op. They haven't smoked him off just yet. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to. He may be able to find a couple frags here as Darky's holding on to the bomb. He hasn't peeked out yet. Just, oh, Wabbit looks away at just the wrong time, but a great flick shot on the return there. He manages to pick up Disciple and turn this into a 3-on-3 now, as Darky is going to make his merry way back into the lobby, holding on to that bomb. And he still has two teammates along with him. Nitro, it looks like he's going to set up a smoke or a flash here on roof. I stand corrected. He's actually just going to go back into the lobby and head toward the radio room, where his other 2 teammates have made their way. And the smoke and the flash both come out into ramp, and here comes the rush from Arya and his teammates out into ramp. The terrorist looking to take ramp. Wabbit's picking it with an op. He finds one right away. So Wabbit with a great hold so far, holding onto that op. Cortesera. Wow. That's quite the name. So he's holding on to that, and he's going to wait for maybe a push back up ramp, an aggressive reverse play here from Nitro as Darky plants the bomb inside of some smoke at lower. So they are going to have that objective money. Nitro's gonna try and be flashed by Wabbit. A good way to flash himself out. It didn't work. Tivu returns on to Darky, and now that makes it down to, pardon me, Nitro and 2 CTs, Elsamama and Tivu, but Elsamama's gonna be able to headshot him with that AK-47, and Elsamama's gonna run over, collect that AK, while his teammate Tivu defuses the bomb, and SapphireKelowna still in command here.
Yeah, and as far as the statistics go of both of these teams in previous seasons, we can see how it's kind of the model of what is happening right now before us. Sapphire has been playing now for almost 5 seasons. In season 13, 14, and 15, they did go positive with their wins by a lot. 13-3, 13-3, 12-4. Every time getting landslide wins. Almost 4 times more wins than they are losing. Last round was the exception, not the rule for SapphireKelowna, as they just now are at 7-1. A minute and 20 seconds left in this round. And they know it's going to be outside. Char is going to be rotating down into Seek to try to stop this. He gets a fire on it. And that will be the thing that stops Area 51 from pushing in here. Darky, as well as his 2 teammates, wait till that clears, and now they start to peek it. Here comes the flashbang and the team peek. Around the edge, and no one is there to resist that. Still, 5 versus 5, a minute and 5 seconds left on the clock. 9th round of this game, SapphireKelowna up 7-1. Still no picks have happened. There's the first pick from Tivu into Radio, and that was the exception as well because Tivu just picked off the only Terrace player that's not underneath. All of Area 51 has now pushed down into Secret, and they will be on the site. But there also is a CT on the site. Darky trying to get a pick onto the guy back there behind that silo. We'll get a well-placed nade. Sidesteps out. Char gets taken down. Does leave Darky with only 9 health. It's a 4v4. 20 seconds left on the clock. Nitro gets a double kill into Elsamama as well as Ocean. Tivu now getting his 3rd kill for the round. Tivu clutch round does actually go down. Now all up to Wabbit versus Noswal 1v1. Bomb is down near the site. 13 seconds on the clock, and Noswal will be making grenades. He will be making his move out, and that will be the end of it. SapphireKelowna now has just won their 8th round here at Nuke.
The health wasn't really a factor in that battle, sort of step on you there a little bit, but like he had better positioning, he had better grenades, he had better everything, really. So even if he did try and go for that plant, he would have just been able to throw a grenade or throw the smoke here or there. He had so many options available to him, and Lawson definitely did not. And it sucks when you have 2 teammates like that blocking each other off at door, kind of fumbling about over there by control. They're both so low, so unfortunately for them, they're still going to be able to buy. They're going to have to save if they lose this round again. Tivu and Arya both peeking at each other from other sides of smoke. Arya might try and fire off a couple shots here as he realizes that Tivu is there. No, he will elect not to, remaining silent as Tivu falls back off into ramp. Feeling brave again, Tivu comes back. Playing reverse vent is Char, the first casualty of the round. Lawson picks him up with that AK-47 headshot. Tivu now spammed through the smoke as we saw before. He gets taken down, chipped away to 46 points of health. And the action cools down, Paranormal, as the terrorists have all bunched their way up and are heading towards ramp.
Tivu has that grenade in his hand, watching toward Radio, and that is exactly where the enemy team will be coming from. Area 51, all 5 of them in Radio 1 lingering toward lobby, and now will be the push. They are inside of ramp now, and Tivu backed off just in time. It's a 4 versus 5, still 40 seconds left on the clock. Area 51 about having time to execute. We'll be going down the ramp to take B site, and the CTs begin to rotate down. Area does get that kill onto Tivu. Nitro realizes one coming back from Radio. We'll get that. Ocean goes down. It's now Wabbit and Elsamama in this final attempt to not lose their 2nd round here at Nuke. Wabbit with 12 kills and only 1 death. Elsamama now just suffering another casualty. Will be all up to Wabbit, and he is AFK. So this will be an easy round. All 5 of Area 51 team has ended up living. And I really think this is one of the first rounds in the past few months that I've seen someone go AFK, so hopefully it's something that's
He was AFK at the beginning of the round, or did he run there and save?
He might have ran there and saved. He does have low health, so it had to have been a save.
Yeah. But, anyways, regardless of that, he'll probably go down here at the end of the round. Yes, he does. Yeah, so before the bomb goes down, something to note, so Wabbit will get that extra bit of money going into the next round. But that round, I love that execution there from the terrorists there. They waited patiently at ramp on Nuke, and Some pushing there from Tivu didn't really pay off. They threw a smoke. The smoke dissipated. And he was kind of playing a little too aggressively. He got picked off early. That opened up a ramp there. And Wabbit playing that J-Hall rotation couldn't do very much there. But starting off this round here on the 11th in the first half of this D-Nuke match, SapphireKelowna still holding on to his 6-point lead. As we see one op, pardon me, just on Aria. He is picking into Big Garage. Wabbit, the opper, usually playing that op role in Big Garage, is actually holding on to a M4A4S, or M4A1S, pardon me. He's just going to try and find a pick. If they try and run their way into Mini, they're not going to. They're actually going to get spotted out from hell. Elsamama goes down to the op of Aria. Great shot by him. Wabbit's going to be perfectly positioned here to get a couple frags. He gets two. He's going to reload and fall off as he tries to get muscled in on by Aria and his teammate. He flashes out. A great flash there from Wabbit as he has kind of made some space for himself here in the corner. He comes out, finds his third of the round. Wabbit doing work right now from Big Garage. He gets the bomb down. Things are going really well for Wabbit. A little bit of a Helen Keller throw there with the grenade as he misses and it lands on his own head, dropping him down to 60 HP. He still has the 3 kills so far this round. Peeking around the corner is Aria with the CD trying to finish him off, and he can't do it. Wabbit with his 4th kill of the round. It's all, I'm talking like Elmer Fudd right now. And he's going to look for this ace. Wabbit, sitting with that Colt and with the bomb in the Big Garage, is actually going to fall off here, Paranormal, and probably save himself, I imagine, as Darky is doing much the same, already planting himself in the back of T-spawn.
That's very smart to do at this point in time of the round. If we take a look at their money, we see all of Area 51 is under 3 grand. So saving that gun, which he just picked up this round, will really help him and his team go into this next round, as this might be an eco buy for the Terrace. They don't want to lose too many in this first half. You can get away with 4 or 5 on the Terrace side and still have a lot of momentum going into the second half. So that was a very wise save from him. SapphireKelowna, Wabbit, oh my gosh, 16 kills and 2 deaths. He's 8.0 kill death ratio right now, and followed up right behind him is Tivu with a 2.0 kill death ratio, 10 kills and only 5 deaths. And it's really interesting, too, because what we're actually seeing is Area 51 seems to be doing the same thing every time, and SapphireKelowna is able to pick that off and predict that. What do you think about that, Ricky?
I don't know. Honestly, I can't say. I'm not either of these teams, and I don't want to, like, I'm not smart enough to know. I just can talk fast, so here I am in front of the mic. But starting up this round, Chard picks up 2. Wabbit gets another one. Nitro getting the only kill for his Terrace teammates. I stand corrected. Lawson and Aria chime in with 2 of their own. Makes it a 2v2, and the half HP Terrace team combining for a total of 100 HP. Start to go down. Wabbit falls Lawson there, and he's going to smoke off the bomb, and it's going to be up to Aria, who is now in the vent, and he goes down right away to Ocean, and collecting that defuse was Wabbit to bring this to a 10-2 score here, and this half can't be over fast enough for Area Gaming right now.
Well, what I really meant by Area 51 doing the same thing over and over again is you saw what we used to have a team, and we'd call it Lemonade, just so that way no one knew what it was, but Lemonade was where you threw a frag at the squeaky door, it popped the door, and then you throw a smoke out. I think we've seen Area 51 get mowed down at least 4 times in the first half by trying that same strategy, and you'd think that if it doesn't work, that you'd change it up, but they still keep doing it. Now we're going to see a default outside push with the bomb and everybody just kind of going up to the boxes pretty quick. No CTs are going to be resisting this. All of SapphireKelowna inside and on Heaven. So watching the cross will be SapphireKelowna, as they do have shots fired in both directions, health exchanged on both sides. 10-2, SapphireKelowna in the lead. 3 of the terrorists do get down into the secret area, as Area is now lurking in the radio. Wabbit with that op up in Heaven will be peaked as they do go back up from the secret area. Area now traveling back up to A. It looks like it's going to be an A take. They just faked it downstairs, and they got the CTs in the rotate. Wabbit does happen to get one. Elsmama and Char do get one as well. Now it's up to Nitro and Discipline. Discipline does connect one and is traded. Elsmama and Wabbit finish up that round very quickly. 11-2 now. Wabbit, Char, and Tivu carrying this team into victory.
Disciple's got to do something to carry, or to at least get in the game. He's sitting at 1 frag right now. I'm not saying he's playing, like he's a bad player. I'm just saying he's got to maybe change something up here, because whatever he's doing isn't working for him. Obviously, he's sitting at 1 in 12. Maybe some more aggression. I'm not sure but it's probably something he's definitely thinking about as well right now. Maybe we'll see something else, a different play style from him in the second half, playing on CT. You never know, sometimes players are like that, but starting off this round, Char and his teammates are going to drop on the floor. They're going to rush right out, Squeaky onto the floor. The bomb goes down right away. Ocean dropping that. Darky going down. Nitro going down. Lawson going down. Arya going down. Disciple going down. A 5-0 quick rout of Area 51 Gaming, and that will send us into the 15th, 12-2. SapphireKelowna ahead by 10 rounds.
You know, I guess it's the typical mindset when it's a kind of an eco round that you just kind of YOLO and you don't really pay much attention to what you do. But, I mean, really? Area 51 has consistently rushed out of that squeaky door, and every time they've done that play, they have been mowed straight down. That was a 5 kills for the SapphireKelowna and no kills for Area 51. But now they have used their 3.5 grand to buy out. We're going to go into the final round of this half. All of them with 0 money will be lingering in lobby. SapphireKelowna, knowing some of these strategies, will be trying to throw grenades through the hut door. Will be Ocean. Still 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. Ricky, that bomb is still at middle, and Area 51 has yet to execute. We have Area trying to shoot through that small crack through that smoke.
Well, all Arya has to do is just turn around, collect the bomb, and head towards ramp. Or he's actually going to head upper and try and, delay a little bit here, get another pick through the wall there. But really, they're just kind of dropping it and waiting for a pick. They don't want to be spotted with it. Obviously, that's why it's on the ground. So, ooh, I like this spot here from Char Paranormal. He's playing this great angle here as Lawson picks up the first kill.
Yeah, and we will see. That flash was awesome. He bounced the flash off of the silo, and it went into the door of hut. He was facing from the opposite direction. That's not one you would expect, and I think that actually threw him off. He thought it was coming from the hut. Char with a double kill now, holding A site strong. The bomb comes out. Disciple does connect with a kill and looks toward that heaven rotate from the CTs. Nitro also getting Wabbit 2 versus 2 in the final round of this half. Tivu gets a trade off. Disciple does collect that win for his team, so it's 3-12 here in the first half of this game.
Stranger things have happened. If Area 51, this pistol though, is a must win. Otherwise, they're going to be in dire straits there. But that last round, Tivu maybe could have played that corner a little bit differently. But, I mean, he tried his best and he picked up one. But at the end of the day, Area 51 does get their third round and maybe, perhaps, some momentum going into this next half, as we're going to be going live here shortly. I just want to take a second, guys, for you to listen to me, and don't be a dick. Press that follow button. It really helps us out. We super appreciate it. And you can also follow Lex, the operator for Reliable Gaming. He's in here all the time, and he's also an affiliate partner of GoRGN. He's a really nice dude, actually. So if you like great plays, great rifling, especially good opping, tune into that stream as well. And we're going to go live here in the second half, Paranormal.
My Counter-Strike game's messing up right now. Can you cast this one? I'll be back in a second.
Oh, but of course. I don't know why I said it that way, but here, starting off round number 1, we have, for the CT side, Nitro sitting at 10 kills for his team. Lawson sitting at 8. Arya at 7. Darky and Disciple both rounding out the scoreboard for the CTs at 3. Wabbit sitting at 21 frags for SK. Char is next with 16. Tivu with 11 along with Elsa Mama. And Ocean is sitting at 9. And the Terrorists are just going to rush their way out ramp, forcing the CTs. That is Darky to fall off into lower. They're actually going to run all the way around to hell. I really like this play. However, Nitro's aim is holding true, dropping 2. Wabbit finally picks up 1 for the Terrorists as Arya goes down. Disciple's going to return back. And it's a 4v2 now. Terrorists just making a last stand here. Ocean picking up 1 more, trying to even things out. Darky on the flank's going to find Ocean right in his back if he doesn't turn around. Ocean does turn around. It finds him. Lawson drops 1 more, but it leaves it all up to Ocean now. It's a 2v1. Ocean sitting with no bomb, a USP, a double kill, and 63 HP. He's going to have to complete a quad trick this round to get the victory for his team and make that a 10 round advantage. 13 wins total for his team this half, but Area 51 looking good, looking sharp so far. And Nitro's trying not to get caught off alone here and make this a 1v1, as Lawson is very low. Nitro with a really smart play to just fall off into circuit and burn some time off the clock. I really like that play. And Lawson there on the flank playing from hell with that 5-7, drops Ocean down to 18 HP. They're just going to burn time off this clock. Loving it right now. But Ocean's going to try and Nike his way into lower. Trademark infringement not intended. He's going to try and get that bomb down, but right at the door, he'll have a CT waiting for him. That is Nitro, and he does finish off the round, pinning him with a pistol headshot there. And just like that, Area 51 stringing a couple rounds together here.
SapphireKelowna, they were actually trying to execute a strat there. They had Tvu on top of the roof, jumping off of the vent on top of stairs to try to get that flash up into the top of A site, into the scaffolding of A site. And on the contrary, he also had a few of SapphireKelowna rushing through radio, coming out of radio into pit, going straight up to heaven. And that flash come out at the perfect time, but that did not execute the way it should have, or the way they had probably intended it to. Now we're going to see a radio push here as NoSwal will get the first kill in the game. Darky with the FAMAS. FAMAS kills both ways. Get trades back on him. Darky and NoSwal both go down. It's a 3v3, a minute and 15 seconds still on the clock. Char has 1 HP right now in the ramp area. He will be holding that P250. And it looks like that bomb will also be not committing to a push quite yet. Area watching lower. And it could be the end of Char. If he's going to peek, this Wabbit now has the FAMAS from that CT. It's still a 3v3, 53 seconds on the clock. He passes off the bomb. And now Arya is sneaking up into the top of control room. We'll get the pick onto Wabbit. 2 versus 3 now. Ricky could be another win here for Area 51, as Char only has 1 health and Ocean doesn't have much to fight with. He does have the FAMAS.
All they can really do is just cover both sides, not let them get a sneaky plant here. If Ocean can drop 1 here in control, he does. They're going to be able to get the plant and get that money for next round. So a bit of a victory here for them. Are you your Go TV lagging, or is that just me?
Yeah, the Go TV's lagging.
Well, there are skins on this match, so dare I say the D word. But Nitro's going to jump down here and hop on this bomb defuse, as Ocean's going to trying to realize the error of his ways after falling back to control. He does go down. The bomb is defused, and we're going to try and figure out this lag issue here. We'll try and cast our way through it, but please bear with us. Hopefully this isn't a little DDoS-erino going on.
Over the first part of over the first half, I'd kind of went over the history roster of SapphireKelowna. Let's touch a little bit on Area 51 Gaming. They have also been in season for 5 seasons now, since season 12. And it looks like, as far as their win percentage, that they're averaging a little bit better than SapphireKelowna. They have 1 season, season 13, in the intermediate division. That's right before they went Invite. They did 15 wins and 1 loss, which is probably why they got the Invite, and now they are in. They have been in Invite season for almost 4 seasons now. And they have been performing a little bit worse than they have been when they were in intermediate and open, of course, as the competition gets a little bit more fierce.
That was a quick and painless eco, by the way. If you missed it, it was literally a blink of an eye.
I just got done lagging.
Yeah, but that was a quick and painless eco. They just got that over. They have enough money to buy now, so they just pretty much rushed out Squeaky and didn't kill anyone, and all 5 of them died immediately. So Area 51 off to a good start right now. Paranormal, we haven't seen an op yet, but 5 rifles for both teams.
Yeah, we see 5 AKs coming off. FAMAS, 2 FAMASs and 3 M4. And well as full grenades, full head armor always, so this is going to be a full buy. 1 CT is lacking that kit. Hopefully that won't cost him anything. He needs to pick up 1 from his team if one of them falls. Still a minute and 14 seconds left on the clock. This will be a default for SK, as they were well known for last game, taking outside with a delay. Now that it's a minute and 5 seconds, that delay has come to an end. They will be taking outside quickly here. Now the bomb at the mouth of Secret. Wabbit will be getting that kill. Area is now the only casualty of war here. We see Tvu hiding behind the squeaky door. Disciple watching through hut from the on top of that garage door inside of the site. Ricky, if Nitro can't get this pick as Tvu pushes up, they might be pushing upwards. TV has the ability to rotate.
I like this. The Terrors aren't getting too trigger happy. They found a pick and they're just trying to still feel at the site. They're not overcommitting or rushing or, blowing their load too early, so to speak. But they do trade around. Nitro and Darky actually get the better of the trades, making that a 3-on-2. Tivu from behind jumps out from ramp all the way into control and finds Darky. Disciple returns back to him with a kill on Ocean, and now Tivu, it's all up to you, buddy. With that bomb, he actually jumps into upper. Disciple realizing this is going to quickly follow him, and Tivu planning back silo with a great plant. Seeing right away what's going on, he knows the last CT is in heaven as he drops Disciple, making this a very close round, but Tivu with the clutch play and the plant, winning that for his team. And just like that, SapphireKelowna breaks that momentum level from Area 51 and finds their 13th round victory.
SapphireKelowna right now, as far as the frags, of course, is a landslide victory for them. Wabbit with 25 kills and 7 deaths. Char with 17 kills and 11 deaths. And we see double-digit kills for everybody on SapphireKelowna. Whereas, just the opposite, Area 51 are struggling to get above 10, as Area, as well as Disciple and Darky, are just below that 10-kill mark. Now going here into the 20th round of this game, we're going to see SapphireKelowna holding this defensive position yet once again. And I think I have that glitch where it's not showing my guns. I might need to change aspect ratio or something.
Oh, none of my guns are showing up. They're just shooting little, ghost guns. It looks pretty sweet, but, starting off this round, no kills just yet. Only one up on the map, that is on Area 51's Arya, as he is holding on to that thing firmly right now. In that big garage, Ocean has snuck around in through Secret. He's down in Vent now. Nitro finds the first frag of the round and drops Wabbit. Nitro finds 2, and Nitro finally goes down to Tivu, as Tivu also picks up a pair of kills. Char finds one more, and that's a 3-on-2, pardon me. Only 5 players left on the field. Darky finds one more. Arya getting another, and just like that, Tivu's last remaining Terrors with 2 kills. Playing that reverse event, the bomb is down, and he has a CT on either side of him. And Arya, making no mistake with that AWP, brings that momentum right back in favor of SapphireKelowna, and that will break the round loss money bonus for SapphireKelowna, so they're going to be forced to save here again.
And in this save round, you might see something different from them, because in SapphireKelowna, typically on save rounds, probably won't do what Area 51 seemed to do every time they didn't have a full buy, which was rush the lemonade move, popping that squeaky and rushing straight through. But we'll be seeing a lobby push here for the terrorists. SapphireKelowna actually doing exactly what I said they wouldn't do. No, they actually aren't. They're going to sit in lobby and wait it off, try to get that pick before they make that committed push. And these guns still aren't showing up, which makes it a little trippy. We can still see what gun they're holding by their name down at the bottom. So it's not a life or death situation. This will be a terrorist take inside of A site, as Elsmama sitting right behind the squeaky door, and Char coming up into the hut. That it just got smoked off by Disciple, and now after the smoke clears, they start to move in. That smoke was positioned well. Noswell and Nitro getting headshots with their guns onto that. Rabbit coming up is now the last one left, and Disciple, collecting off a beautiful game.
That was a huge... I know it was against an Eco-Wing team, but that was a huge triple kill there. His positioning was great. As soon as their player Squeaky went down, boy, he rotated there so fast. You cannot ask for a better play from a defending CT. I love that play, and he was rewarded with a beautiful triple kill. Great round there from Disciple.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, I just reconnected to the game, and the models are loading fine. That's all it takes. So if you do want to do that, restart that game, we are going here into the 23rd round of the game, it appears. 22nd round of the game. And Nitro will be coming back from that lead, getting 2 rounds in a row against SapphireKelowna. Wabbit still a beautiful kill-death ratio, 26-9. Will be the leader on this team, round in and round out. He doesn't have an op this round, though. I can't actually see what the guns are. He does not have an op. We got 4 AKs and a Galil on the terrorist team, and Ocean does happen to make it into Secret. Nos, while watching that quickly, will not be able to bring that down.
But right now, Arya, he could be pushing a little more aggressively with that op. Of course, we can see everything as casters, so who are we to judge? But He's been playing all right with that. I like the way he's been playing, but SapphireKelowna right now, they're just going to have to try and just bite the bullet and go and try. And they're trying to do that right here. Disciple and Tivu both find 2 kills each. Nitro's going to come in, chime in with a pair of kills, and make things worse for wear for the terrorists, but he's not going to be able to. Ocean takes him down, but quickly on the flank is Darky as the terrorists drop into the vents. They're going to head lower, now in a 2-on-2.
And this 2-on-2 will proceed to go in both teams' favor. Great trades as they bust out of the vents. Now Ocean alone on the site will need to get this bomb down. Will he have enough time as the CT Darky now drops down? Only 5 seconds left on the clock, and he fakes the plant. Goes in for the plant again. Spray Darky will get the final kill with 1 second left. Ocean sacrificed it all to try to get that final kill to get that round for SapphireKelowna and does not get it. Darky does get that final kill.
Darky knew that Ocean didn't have enough time, or just had barely enough time to plant, so he had to peek because Ocean, well, like, what was he gonna do? Just go off the bomb and then not be able to plant it? So Ocean, kind of realizing that, just stopped planting and took his chances, but the aim just happened to be better that time for the counter terrorists as Area51 brings it within 4 rounds here, going into round number 20. 15 plus 8 is 27. So starting off this round, Nitro finds a frag right away, and Paranormal, this eco is not going great at the start here, SapphireKelowna.
No, they've already suffered 2 losses. Make that 3 losses. Noswall getting 2 picks. Make that 3 picks as he gets an assist onto Nitro. Now up to Wabbit as he steps out of Radio and gets taken out by Darky. And we see what we saw in the entire first round where the CT team, this time Area51, just completely slaughtering that push through and effectively crippling that round, but it was an eco, not much else you can do. SapphireKelowna now 3 points ahead of Area51. Starting to probably sweat a little bit here, Ricky.
I'm sweating right now because my room's so damn humid. I just want to give a shout out to Nalgene water bottles. Oh my god. So, coming off into the 9th round of the second half. Still no op for the terrorists, I just want to point that out. Arya still holding on to that op. Disciple opening things up quickly in convincing fashion. Nitro getting another one of his own. Nitro finding a post-mortem Molotov frag there. And Tivu gets one for the terrorists, but it matters not as it is all down to Char. And he is shot down by Disciple, making that just the insurance rounds for SapphireKelowna. Only up by 2. And Area51 having a great second half. And I said it at half. Stranger things have happened. 3 rounds is something definitely to work with. Area51 won the pistol, and they just took it round by round, and look where they are.
Yeah, we only have 6 rounds left in this game, so every round is a crucial component, especially with how the team decides to manage their money. As we all know, eco rounds cannot be traded off. Once you get that pick, you have to get that gun and be able to get a few more frags in order to even have a chance at an eco round. But once again, we do have a terrorist sitting on top of the Twinkie or Marshmallow or Silo, whatever you fancy to call it. Disciple with that flash down into Hut will not be able to have that as a benefit. And 2 CTs now sitting out in ramp are going to smoke that off yet once again. 30 seconds to have that smoked off will drastically help deterring that rush through Radio. Bomb is down in lobby. 2 terrorists are now pushing outside Elsmama. Area with that op pushing a little bit more forward, like you said, has a great frag grenade as the terrorist he probably didn't even know crossed that line of sight just as he threw that grenade. Ocean did make it into Squeaky, and Nitro will happen to get that smoke to stop that. Wabbit peeks out of Radio, does get a pick onto Darky, and now they have control all of a sudden, pushing through Radio down ramp fast. They want to get that rotate before the counter-terrorist can counter that. It's a 4 versus 5. Area now makes that an even playing field. 13-11 here. Area51 peeks out. Noswall does get a pick. Brings it down only down to Tivu now. As Area's now rotating behind him, trying to get that op and a swipe snipe. Another Halo tomb for anyone who likes that, but it was a snipe. He just completely swiped that across it and clutched that round.
Alright, dude. I'm leaving, dude. I'm done.
He's out. Too much MLG Halo action has been in my past. We'll be seeing 13-12 as SK is now starting to get more nervous as this proceeds into this. They're only up 1 point now. Area51 capitalizing on opportunities that SapphireKelowna is not trying to give them. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this round. This This will be a slow take again for SapphireKelowna as they do what their default is, slow taking outside. They're doing it a little early this round than they're used to. They did get a good smokes, but they can peek. Area can see right through that tiny little gap in that smoke, and he does connect with 1 kill. The remaining 4 terrorists make it down into secret, and Nitro is there to greet him with a triple. Gets 3 kills, and Area cleans that up with a CZ. Another ruthless win for Area51, tying this game 13-13.
That eco was, I mean, to be expected. They're right now, SapphireKelowna is just in damage control. They want to play that conservative economy game going into this round. They're going to have enough to buy this round and likely the next round. If they get a bomb plant, for sure they will have enough to do a full buy next round. So that's, I think, really their aim right now. Not sure what the call is going to come out from Ocean, as they're going to make their way towards outer. No terrorists just in lobby just yet. But starting off this round, a huge pick from Wabbit in outer, dropping his counterpart, the op of Arya in Big Garage. So the terrorists are going to have a little bit of map control here. And they're going to try and make things work as Disciple there with a cute little grenade, throwing that into the portable window. And 5v4 now. And Wabbit doing work with that op for SapphireKelowna right now, trying to bring his team back into this game and break that momentum Area51 has. Their work is cut out for them, either a bomb plant or 3 more kills. So we'll see shortly how it goes here as they look to push their way towards lower.
Yeah, Area51 right now only has 3 remaining teammates. So Darky, Nitro, and Disciple will be the remaining wall of resistance. Disciple sitting in hut. Nitro, only one down in the lower site, does notice him down there. That puts him on the radar, and that will cue the other 2 CTs to rotate. But will it be fast enough? Disciple and Darky now trying to rotate out. Disciple coming down the vents will get picked off by Tivu. It's now all up to Darky. He's pushing down the vents as well. Not being able to see anybody when he peeks toward ramp. The bomb is smoked off. He has 1 sitting in Toxic, 1 sitting in lower hall by control room, and Tivu will be picking from lower ramp, now spotting where he's at. He tries to flame off the other side. Darky now in the middle of the site. How has he gotten by with this? And it will not happen for long as Ocean gets the final kill. Now up 1 is SK, SapphireKelowna. And we are within the final 4 rounds of this game. If SapphireKelowna can connect with 2 more, this could be match point and the next win here for SapphireKelowna.
Or use that overtime word, which we use sparingly. But that round, just running into the site, he had enough money to make that hero play. I mean, they're more than well-to-do right now, so they're not worried about it. And going for that big 3K win would have been something sick, something for the demo reel. But Lawson holding on to an auto snipe now, something we haven't seen yet. Excited to see what comes of this. He will be playing in heaven or by hell. Actually, he's going to play on catwalk. He's going to head his way up to that, I guess, air conditioning unit attached to the side of the nuke building. The smoke goes down in outer. Lawson just holding that angle, waiting for a peek. His teammate with the op is also picking big, so they got this outer on lock. The terrorists, I think, have realized this. They're going to throw some smokes and try and, kind of sneak their way through. Darky picks up Wabbit. I cannot state how much of a great kill that was. That was their opper right at ramp starting off this round, and Area51 is off to a great start right now. They also dropped Elsa Mama, so things are already looking grim for SapphireKelowna, and it looks like this is going to go down to the wire paranormal between SapphireKelowna and Area51.
So yeah, Tivu and Ocean right now are trapped in radio. They got Nitro outside though, outside of the hut. So if they can get a hold on that lobby, if Area51 can get a hold on lobby and trap those terrorists in there, now they see it coming out of ramp. This will be a ramp take. Trades. Ocean and Tivu both getting trades off. Area coming in from lower hell. We'll get that bomb down. Now all up to Char. He is coming in from the B site. What can Char do? Nothing. As Area takes it out, we're now tied up 14-14.
Yeah, I really like this. This is an awesome game. This game is probably, if these teams were more popular, this would probably be a game that everyone would be watching. It's just they're not, like, they don't happen to be, they're like just outside or just barely in that top 4 picture. I love these teams right now. This is such an exciting game. I just wish it would get more attention from the community. This is sick. It's 14-14 on D Nuke. This could go to overtime, folks, and we can only hope so. as that would be a treat for us tonight here between these two very talented team. Aria holding onto that up, trying to lock it down in outer. Lawson still has his auto snipe, so he's happy and healthy, sitting at 100 HP, playing the secret stairs from control. A neat little angle here, shooting at feet, trying to get the old shin shot with the auto snipe. And the terrorist now just playing up close in lobby, trying to feel out radio towards ramp. The first kill of the round goes in favor of Darky, and the terrorists still have yet to make a move.
Char did have a spray there right through the squeaky door, and from what it looked like, the spray was right on, but he didn't connect with any of the bullets. Bullets have changed how they penetrate recently in this game, which might have had a factor for that, but Aria peeks out of hell and does get a pick onto Ocean, the only one that had pushed out of ramp alone. And now it's a 5 versus 3 here. SapphireKelowna is not looking good. They are the terrorist team. They only have 3 players left, and Disciple will be spraying onto Char, getting a few hits onto him. And now Darky moving up from Secret will not be seeing any players as the terrorist team is now moving down from ramp. Darky is going the opposite direction still. Bomb will be going down Elsmama. A little bit of lag spike there, but it's a 4 versus 3, still tied at 14. Tivu now in radio, peeks down, does get taken out by Darky as he manages to figure out they are going to be playing the bomb at B. This is a 4 versus 2 now. Char and Elsmama rely on them to make this a tie, or as you say, overtime or better for SapphireKelowna. Now the last player, Elsmama, does manage to get one pick. They know where he's at now, and this is a tough moment. Very, very small peaks are going to be the winner for this, and he'll peek it and get a lot of damage onto both of the players there, yes. But he could not connect those kills, and that will be the 15th win for Area 51. Coming back after a huge defeat in the first half as well as part of the second half, they managed to come back. Nitro.
Hold tab, drone.
Nitro with 34 kills and 20 deaths. As we can see here, Disciple coming up. He's actually negative, but he has a lot of points.
I'm pointing out the money for the terrorists. Look at that. Look what they're have to force by armor, galils, no head armor in sight. So they're gonna have to just aim like crazy and try and death match their way out of this one, because it's looking dark right now for SapphireKelowna. I could have totally made a Darky pun right there, but I just left it alone because I'm a polite man.
That sounds like something I would do.
So Arya start things off having a rough time there at outer, gets dropped to a staggering 1 HP, and he's going to fall all the way back to the ladders right outside the Hell Room. And he's just going to pick from Big Red. Playing on top of Big Red was Elsmama with the bomb. He throws it down, makes a quick peek. Don't know if he sees him. Arya doing work, finds one, misses the second one. Lawson picks up 2 more with the auto snipe. Char finds 1, and just like that, Lawson shuts it down and out of the wrong call at the wrong time for SapphireKelowna, and they lose in the 30th round of this game. A barn burner between Area 51 and SapphireKelowna here, Paranormal. What a game. That was awesome.
That was, and now we see the stats update almost immediately on the website. They now have 1 win and 3 losses. Their 2 losses tonight will greatly contribute to their season record, as this will be the oddball season for them, as their first one of their first seasons in Invite. Last 3 seasons they were in main and did very good as well. But 1 win and 3 losses for SapphireKelowna, and Area 51 picking off their second win and only 1 loss in this season will pave a road for what will be a great season to come for Area 51.
So just before we everyone tunes out of the station, Lex CS, our RGN opper, he's very good and a great streamer, very friendly with his viewers and answers all questions. He is streaming. You can tune into him there at Lex CS. You also see him in chat, so please do that. For some reason, he's really popular in Poland. I don't know, like, he just got it plugged one day, so like half of his chat is Polish. It's hilarious. Anyways, go tune into that. It's a great time. And for myself, you can follow me on Twitter at RickyWrath. I'm just going right into the plugs here. We had some great matches today, Paranormal. Thank you so much for casting. Your voice is absolutely heavenly to listen to. So shout out to you. Shout out to Drone, who shows up every day and just sits there an observer. So big shout out to Drone. He's also a really good guy. And I want to give another shout out to David. Matt David from David Media. He gets all these matches together. He is so gung-ho with this casting business. Please follow us, please subscribe. He does so much work for this organization, and he works his ass off for everyone to earn every follow and subscribe. So please do that, and please tune in again as we cast 5 days a week. This isn't this isn't something where we do it, you know, just as a hobby. We take this very seriously. We want to cast as much Counter-Strike as possible. And at Paranormal, I don't know if you have anything to say in closing after that.
No, the only thing I have to say is I do a lot of casual shoutcasting where I'll just go in and have fun with the 20 people that can be in there. If you are one of the players that have found out about this stream through there, I want to give a shout out to you for joining up and watching this. And I hope this is a stepping stone for you to lead into more viewing of competitive gaming here on GoRGN. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hit that follow button on GoRGN. Hit that follow button on my stream. Follow Ricky. And make sure you subscribe to GoRGN. That's the best way to support our community. I want to thank you. DJ, cue it up.
That was dubstep. I just did dubstep.
He was
All right,
up,
I'm
right?
done. I'm leaving.
He just dropped it.
At the situation they got me facing, I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the street, so I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my 10 in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a loped out gangster, set tripping banker, and my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life, do or die. What can I say?